Hey, how are you doing today?
Good.
Awesome. So, what do you think about animal abuse? Are you against animal abuse?
I am against animal abuse.
Okay. Do you eat animals?
No. I'm trying to turn vegan because I'm studying biology, so I'm trying to you know trying to make myself better and trying to not eat animals.
So you're not 100% vegan yet.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So what's the obstacle right now?
The obstacle right now is my family. Um, my family eats a lot of red meat, and I don't eat red meat, but I do eat chicken. I do eat crabs. So
Okay. So let me ask you this: if your family was for some reason right now eating humans, and you realize, oh, that's wrong. I don't want to eat humans. Would you still eat humans just because your family is doing that, or
no,
would you eat something else?
no, I will eat something else. Yeah,
Okay. So why do you see it differently in the animal case? Why not stop doing what your family is doing instead of continuing to do it?
because I grew up eating fish. I grew up eating animals, so it's hard to go against my family because it's my family. So yeah,
So, but you wouldn't use that same sort of logic in the human
no,
case. So
no.
what's the difference between humans and animals that makes you see it differently?
To be honest, there is no difference because animals feel as much as we do. I'm very spiritual, so I've been trying to stop eating animals because they feel they have families. You don't know if, let's say you eat a crab. Let's say you eat a crab. Like, it's stupid, but their family is still waiting for them to come back, and it's hard. Yeah.
So, okay, can you explain a little bit about your situation? You say that you don't, you're not completely vegan because your family isn't vegan. So, what do you mean? Like you eat, you live with your parents and you eat whatever they cook or something like that?
So I'm currently living with my aunt because my family's in the United States, but I've been trying to stop it and try to go vegan because I'm studying biology, so I'm trying to cut off those like eating animals, eating fish because I do eat a lot of fish. Even though I don't eat red meat, I do eat chicken and all that stuff. So
Okay. And would you say it would be better like if you whatever your aunt gives you, just not eat the animals and
yeah, I've been trying to do that. She cooks a lot of salmon, and I love salmon. But since I've been trying to go vegan, I've told her that I don't want to eat salmon. That's I don't want to because yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah. So what's stopping you from doing that completely? Just stop whatever she serves. You just don't eat the animal products because if you keep accepting the animal products, you are personally
Accepting them.
contributing to
Yeah,
it
I'm
and
contributing.
financing
Yeah,
it. She's gonna continue buying it just
yeah.
because you eat it. So you admit that.
So I tell her like I don't want to eat animals. I'm trying to go vegan because I'm actually trying to go vegan. So it's been hard because as you can tell, I'm a little skinny. So she's trying to make me go eat meat, eat fish, eat everything that makes me have protein. But I've been trying to cut off on that because I'm a biologist. I was trying to go on a marine investigation this summer. So I'm trying to stay out of that because they're living just like us. They're basically human beings just like us. They have their family, they have their life, and I don't want to be that person that takes away like their opportunity.
And I agree 100%. So since you say you study biology, you do know that you don't need to eat any animal products to have enough protein or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned protein,
Yeah.
right? So what do you mean about that? Like,
Well, animals on the sea, they have a lot of protein. I go to the gym, so it's primordial comer proteína, comer pollo, comer
if we can keep it one
todo eso.
language, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's not confuse the audience,
No,
right?
okay. So, since I go to the gym, everyone expects me to eat fish, eat chicken, and I'm trying to stay away. I'm, s- um, I'm trying to stay away from that because I don't want to. Since I told you I'm studying biology, um, The sea is dying
Yeah.
because of plastic, because of everything we're doing to the sea, because of Henneken, all those bottles that are living in the sea. I'm trying to stay away from that. So I try to not eat fish. I'm trying to not eat chicken because I'm, like I told you, I'm studying biology and I know how la vida, perdón,
You're doing a bachelor's in biology?
yeah.
And when you mention protein, what do you mean about that? Do you think that eating animal products is in some way superior to being 100% vegan or something like that?
For sure. When I look at, let's see, TikToks, they all talk about salmon, they talk about sea because that gives protein without giving fat, as in like um, unhealthy fat. And when I started my gym, how do you say that?
What gives you unhealthy fat again?
That like I eat salmon, and salmon has a lot of fat, like healthy fat. And a lot of people here eat salmon because it's healthy, but it's healthy fat. And I'm trying to stay away from that because I don't want to be part of the, como que el programa de Puerto Rico. No quiero, I don't want to be part of killing sea life. So, yeah, I'm just trying to stay away from that.
Yeah, we're like murdering 80 billion land animals every year, trillions of sea life. So about the point about being superior to eat animals for some reason, like have you seen the paper of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, the statement on vegan diets?
Yes.
Yeah, so they concluded that plant-based diets are nutritionally adequate and they even provide health benefits
Yeah.
against the certain diseases because they are lower in saturated
But
fat and
still, people
cholesterol.
make videos of eating fish, eating salmon because it's better than chicken, you know. So it's been hard because I love eating. I'm not gonna lie, I love eating, and it's been hard.
What do you love eating? You mean meat and fish and stuff like that?
No, I don't like red meat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like red meat. But I do.
But
be
do
eating
you like
chicken.
chicken and fish?
Yeah, I do love chicken.
What you do you think taste pleasure justifies violence and murder?
That's the thing.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, because we're killing animals. We're killing the things that, ¿cómo se dice? Le dan la esencia a la vida. So I'm not trying to kill what makes our life better. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess my question is why don't you see it as some sort of moral obligation to go vegan like today?
It's hard. It's not because of me, it's because of my family. Because every time I try to go vegan, they be like, oh, but you're so skinny. You need to eat meat. You need to eat chicken. You need to eat at least salmon. And it's hard because
But you do know that's not factual.
I know,
That you need to.
I know that for sure. But since me being 19 and me living with my aunt, like I don't live with my parents, it's like you have to eat. You have to eat that because it's what we made. It's protein. You're too skinny. It's hard. It's hard to cut off on the salmon, chicken, because it's not me. It's in them. And even if I try to say, oh, I don't want to eat that because that's bad for me and that's bad for the animal, they're gonna be like, oh, why are you being so stupid? Why are you being so, that's not good for you, that's not good for your health. But I know what's good for my health.
Haven't you tried like educating them a little bit, like showing
Yeah.
them the paper of the Academy of
tried.
Dietetics, maybe showing them some documentaries or something?
Yeah.
See, like everything I need I can find in plants. I'm not gonna support murder. Like you can't force me to support
Yeah.
murder, right?
I've tried, but it's our culture. We're Puerto Rican, so even if I try to tell them, no, I don't want to eat that, they're gonna make me eat it because
I don't think they can make you eat anything. Like if you were to take the stance, I'm against animal abuse. Sorry, aunt, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Do you really think she's gonna like force feed you or something?
I'm gonna understand you because I've tried to tell her that, but she's stuck in the past. She's stuck in the culture. She's like, you need to eat because if you don't eat, you're not gonna be healthy. So even if I try, it's not gonna go.
Even if it's part of the culture, let's say your aunt was eating dogs or something. It was part of the culture
Yeah,
thousands of years.
I'm not gonna eat dogs.
You're not gonna eat dogs.
I'm
Yeah,
not
so
gonna eat
so there's really no difference from the point of view of the victim. So you said it would be hard for you, but would it be harder for you to change, or do you think it's harder for the animals that are being holocausted?
I think it's hard it's hard. It's hard to choose
But it's
between.
possible, right?
Yeah, it's possible. Trust me, it's possible. If I lived by myself, I wouldn't, because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a very healthy person, and even if I've been um, I've been in eating disorders because I don't want to eat meat. I
I'm
don't want
sorry
to
to
eat
hear
fish.
that.
Yeah, and they don't understand that. It's very hard to talk to someone that doesn't understand you from the point of view that you're talking to me, because I talk to them and they're like, no, but you need to eat meat. If you don't eat meat, you're not gonna be healthy.
But you
So
are, and you know that, right?
yeah,
And I support you 100%. I hope you go vegan soon. Like, I
yeah.
hope you can
So
convince your
trust
aunt,
me,
you educate her,
trust
and
me, I am.
or either
Trust me, I
that
will.
or leave alone. Just,
Yeah.
go vegan by leaving alone.
Yeah, trust me, I'm working on that. So
Yeah, so you're on the right track, and I hope you go vegan soon. So let me ask you this: what convinced you of going vegan? There's almost nobody in Puerto Rico that's aware of this. So how did you came across this?
I'm a very spiritual person, so I feel everything. I feel animals. I feel spirits. I don't know. I just feel connected to the sea, and I feel like if I eat what's living on the sea, I'm betraying them. I'm betraying them. So I'm trying to stay away from that. Um,
Is there anything specific that convinced you of veganism, or somewhere where you learned about it or anything?
I do watch a lot of YouTube videos about this, so I don't know. I just try to stay away from what's not living from the earth, like espárrago, like espinaca, toda esa chavienda que pues te hace healthy, pues yo trato de pues estar en eso, not being from living things.
Okay, awesome. And how would you personally define veganism?
Oh, wow. Okay, voy a tratar de explicarlo en inglés lo más que pueda. So what was the question?
How do you define veganism?
I define veganism as a support to all living things. They're trying to not consume our planet because algún día esto se va a acabar. Algún día no, si seguimos consumiendo plantas, no vamos a tener ni vida, no vamos a tener ni salmón, ni pollo, huevos.
Yeah, it's not
proteína.
sustainable.
It's not sustainable. So, yeah. Perdón.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. So the way I define, different people define it in different ways. The way I define it is just as a logical extension of
Yeah.
human rights, because I think just as we deserve a right to not be murdered, not to be exploited, not to be
Exactly.
enslaved, I think animals and us are similar
Deserve
enough
that.
that we should extend moral consideration to them and moral
Y
rights.
nuestro DNA
We are animals.
connects to all of our living things.
Yeah, we are a
Everything.
big family.
Everything. We need water as much as our living things. We need water as much as elephants. You know, it's hard. It's definitely hard.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to see more people being aware of veganism and trying to change. I hope you do it sooner rather than later, that you convince your aunt that you don't need any animal
I'm
products.
trying.
But good job, and you're in the right direction.
Thank you.
And-
Yeah, I'm going in that direction. So hopefully, once I have conocimiento enough, I will show people around me what's actually ser vegano y no ser como que matar los animales, comer pollo, comer todo eso que nos hace daño a nosotros y nos hace daño a nuestro planeta. So.
Yeah, and I would just add, every day that goes by that you're not vegan, you're personally supporting a
Yeah.
horrible animal
For sure,
holocaust.
for sure.
So yeah, so it's up to you what you do. Like, are you gonna support animal abuse or not? It's ultimately up to you, because your aunt can't force you to do anything. So you agree with that?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. Well, nice meeting you. Where are you from again?
I'm from here, San Juan, Puerto Rico.
This metropolitan area. Awesome.
This is my island, so
Well, nice to meet you.
thank you.
Do you have any question or anything? Oh yeah. So have you seen any of the documentaries? I guess you're aware of this, but have you seen like any of the documentaries of what happens to the animals?
I do for sure, and since I eat salmon, I'm not gonna lie, I do eat salmon. I'm trying to go vegan, but I do eat salmon, and I do watch videos of people like cogiéndolo, cortándolo. It do gets
Yeah,
me
sort of
pain.
like the
I
dairy
don't
industry, egg
like
industry.
once I see that, I'm like, why am I eating this? Like, tenía vida igual que yo. Y le cortaron la vida para que yo pudiera comérmela. Como que, no.
Okay, so we're gonna share with you anyway some of the most famous one. There's a 7-minute one called don'twatch.org. And then there's a longer one called Dominion. I don't know if you heard of any of those specifically.
Yeah.
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 And then that's it. But awesome.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you for accepting the conversation.
Of course, anytime. Gracias por todo y perdón que algunas veces me
No,
tocó
tranquilo.